Welcome back to another edition of Wrenches in Motion, where if it ain't broke, I ain't buying it. And today, we're going to fix something on our Acura TSX Wagon. Unfortunately, we had to put our yellow lab down, but she pretty much tore up this door panel. You can't see, but the seats are all torn up. I just had a friend pick up another set of seats. So those will be here this weekend, and I just went and picked up this door panel, which is very nice. The only thing is this stitching is black and the wagon stitching is white. I think I can take the armrest off, just this little cover, and put it on the other door panel. So that's the plan. I was just at the junkyard and we took the door off, or the door panel off, so hopefully I can remember how to do it. So I think there's 4 screws and a bunch of clips that hold this in. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get in here and pop out this little cover. And it's gonna be hard to do with one hand. So let me get this cover out. So behind this cover you see 3 screws. We forgot to take this back one out when we were at the junkyard, and we couldn't figure out why it wouldn't come out. So as soon as we took that out, the whole door popped off. Okay, all 3 screws are out. Of course, one dropped down inside, so we'll get that later. This little cover has to come out, and there's a screw underneath there. Let me see if this should be just a little rubber piece. And there's a screw there, so we'll get that out. And I think that's it for screws. All the rest I think is just going to be clips. So let's take a look. Oh, I gotta get this switch off. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to use the plastic pry thing and see if I can get this switch out. Because the other switch that came with the door, this is silver. And this one here obviously is a dark grayish, so we're going to keep that. Okay, we got our switch cover off. There's one more screw there, so we'll get that. Maybe. There we go. Okay, that should be it. The door should be free. So let's see if it is. Oh, it sure doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's look at the other door. Yeah, just all the clips. Okay. Yep, there's those 2 screws there. We got those. The screw up there, we got that. We should be free. This thing's still leaking. A little bit wet still. But that's alright, it'll go in wet. Alright, let me work on getting this door off. I got to unplug the light, and that should be it. So on the other door, it looked like the handle stayed with the car. And this one here is stuck to the door panel. So we got these 2 cables that I'm gonna have to disconnect, and I guess we're gonna have to see how we can get that door handle off. So with more work than I was hoping to do, we got our armrest off. Basically, there's a bunch of screws in the back you got to take off. So let me get rid of this real quick because we don't need that. Ugh, nasty thing. We'll bring this new one in. And we'll get rid of this. That's got to come off. I don't know if this is the better one or the other one's the better one. So we'll just throw it out there for now. So basically, those down there, these 2 here, those down there, all these up here, and this bracket, because you have to take this piece off before you can get the armrest out. So that's what I'm going to be working on now, is taking all this off. Okay, so just to show you, we got the new armrest in, or the old armrest in. We're putting this back on, which is now we got all these screws on this end, and the bracket goes back in. All these screws are back in. These two screws are actually in that handle piece that we just took off. So let's get to work, get this bracket in, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, there you have it. We got these 6 screws back in, the bracket's in. Make sure that tab goes in. Over here you got these 2 tabs here, make sure those are in. All those screws are in. We're ready to put the door panel back on. Okay, so quickly we got those 3 screws back in. Those 2 screws are back in. Everything's nice and solid. Time to put the covers back in, and then get the cleaner, protector 303, and some Griot's Garage leather stuff, and we will clean this door panel up. Okay, no video would be complete without a functional test. And first thing we notice is the light bulb's burnt out for the door. Go figure. Window works, that's a plus. Okay. Now, get in. Oh my gosh. Oh, we can open the door. That's good. Now, let's lock it. Uh-oh. It didn't like something there. Well, that should be working. Oh, it won't lock because the car's running. All right, let's try it now. There we go. Definitely locked. Definitely unlocked. Oh, and now the light's working. So I'd say we have 100% success. We've come to part 2 of the TSX video. We did the door panel, and now we're going to replace the back seat. You saw previously how bad off it was, so we've got another one that's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better. So first things first, let's get this into the carport and get the oil changed, and then we can work on pulling the seats out, because I want to shampoo the carpet. So we'll pull the front seats out, pull the back seats out, and swap them around. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the tripod and the camera and everything I need in here. So pull the seats all the way forward, and then once you take this well, you can't even see that. Once you take the plastic off, you just pull the sides and then lift up, and this piece here is separate, so that pops up. Then you have access to the 14mm bolts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back bolts out and then slide the seat back, undo the front bolts, and then I'm going to disconnect the battery, because we're dealing with airbags, of course. And look at, I don't know if you can see this crap, but this is what's in here. So yeah, we're going to pull the seats out and then shampoo this carpet, because it's kind of nasty. So all right, we got some seats out. Let's take a look here. Of course, you got all the dirt that goes around the mats. Popcorn, ketchup, pepper, fries, pen, and just general junk. And then over here, we've got a looks like an exhaust stud, which is kind of interesting. Wasn't expecting that. But other than that, just normal dirt. So get the vacuum cleaner out, vacuum all this up, and what we're going to use is our little green machine over there. I'm not a detailer, but that looks a whole lot better already. Now, with these back seats, a lot of them you just lift up, but Acura uses this thing. You pull this and that releases it, and then you can lift the seat up. These are both broke already because I didn't know that at the time. Now once you get that, in between here, on the way in there is a 8mm. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll pull this back seat bottom out. And then we can reach there's an 8mm bolt down on the bottom that holds these in too. They just pop out. So we're gonna pop these out and then start taking this. Yeah, you can see how bad this is. We're gonna start taking the seat backs out. So here's our new seat backs that are going in. It's got some dents in there if that'll come out. There's no holes though, so that's good. The seat bottom does have some scuffing, some wear right here. But I'm just gonna have to take it because you can get a new seat bottom cover, the leather part, from Acura for $1,200, and I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so you come in, you fold, you take these off. When you get this bolt out, which I didn't do, you just lift this up and it pops out. So you get both of the pillows out, and then there's a 12mm down in there somewhere on each side, and then the seats should come out. Wish me luck here. I'm gonna see if I can get the tripod. Maybe I can fit it in there. Okay, you might be able to see something with that. Hope so. So anyway, I hope we put the right socket on it. Oh wait, I need this over here. May as well get this one out of here real quick. Oh, where'd I put that 12mm socket? Ah, in my pocket. Alright, let's go here. Alright. That's one. To the other side. Lots of back and forth here. Okay, now we got the bolts out. Let's see if we can get this out of the way. Go. Okay, I don't know if there's any more than one. Oh, this one's got a wiring harness on it. Okay, I'm just going to cut that. Okay, I got zip tie cut. Pretty sure these two seats go together. I thought that would just pull out of there. It does have a shaft from this seat that I believe goes into that seat. I didn't think there was another bracket. Oh, let's get the other side. And of course, same zip tie over here. And this is how we learn, by doing. Come on. Oh, come on. real. All right. Well, all right, so it's loose, but it's not coming out. Why are you not coming out? I think I need to take that out. All right, let me go look at those other seats. See if I can figure this out. Okay, so underneath there is another little bolt for a bracket. Take that out. And there's our first seat out. And this one has a bracket going in this way, or another bolt, I should say. Wow, that's a long one. And there we go. Okay, so we'll pull that seat out. And there we go. Okay, now we got that done. I may take a vacuum cleaner and vacuum under here, and then we'll start putting these other seats in. Okay, I know you guys can't see the best. On the driver's side seat, where that post sticks out, there's supposed to be a plastic spacer that was on the original seat, but did not come with this one, so I had to put that on. What we're going to do now is we're going to put the pillows back after we raise the seats back up. This is just Velcro. Let's see if they fit. There's one. And let's see how this is going to go. Right in there, I thought. Up over the top. Oh. Alright, I gotta get in the back for this. Alright, so quick update. Rear seats are in. They look a whole lot better. Carpet's been shampooed. It's almost dry. So we're gonna leave it open. It's not that warm out today. It's only like 55, so it's gonna take a little while for it to dry. And then we'll put the seat belts in, or the seats back in. Okay, update time. The rear seats are in. The carpet is drying. I don't want to put the seats in quite yet. There's the front seats. I'm going to wipe them down with the Griot's Garage 3-in-1. Cleans, conditions, and protects. Okay, I was wondering what the third one was. If you look over here, we got the rubber mats. They're all dry. Flip them over just to make sure. Yep. All right. Let them dry on that side, and we'll put those in when we come back. So since we changed the oil on that, and we changed the oil on the Pilot way over there, we're going to use the Jaguar and take the oil to get recycled. Thanks a lot for watching the video on the 2012 TSX. First thing we did was one of the rear door cards. As you saw, TSX sedan and TSX wagon, they use the same door cards. However, the sedan was stitched in gray, the wagon stitched in white, so I had to change a few parts over. The seat bottoms, the TSX sedan and the wagon are the same, except I think the wagon is trimmed in white again, or stitched in white, and the sedans are probably stitched in gray. Probably not that big of a deal. If I could find a sedan seat bottom in really good shape, I'll probably buy one. The car's in too good a shape to put junk parts in, so we're going to keep that rolling. And with that, I think we're going to end. I got more projects coming, as always. Tons of stuff on the way, so keep the rubber side down, and always remember to keep your wrenches in motion.